One of the more common styles of demand letter are the medical timeline demand letters, and there's some inherent problems with that. One is that the general policy is that the insurance adjusters will set these demand letters aside and they won't even pay attention to them because essentially they would need to go through and ensure that everything is correct. So they end up reading the records themselves and are not relying upon the demand letter. And in part, this is because a lot of it, frankly, is unusable information for the insurance adjuster. Information that is not going to drive any value in the claim. They need some very specific facts. The best analogy that I can think of for this process is a tax return. The IRS is looking for very specific financial information from us as a taxpayer to enter into a form that has a need for very specific information. You can't simply provide a narrative explanation on a tax form. And the situation is very similar for claim software. Providing a narrative medical timeline response to a specific factual inquiry provides no value to them. They're looking for something very specific like, what is the ICD code for the diagnosis? So the settlement intelligence system is set up to optimize your demand letter by providing them the exact information in the correct terminology. If an insurance adjuster receives two demands, one of which has everything that they need laid out for them in the correct order, and they receive another one that's a medical timeline demand letter that they have to go through and try to sort, they're of course going to take the demand letter that spoon feeds them essentially exactly what they need. And this is why we've had now over 15 years of success with this methodology. So the settlement intelligence system allows them to enter those specific facts rather than trying to sort through a medical timeline to derive that information and come up with what they need to enter into the system.